Hi, good morning. My name is Adhya Chaudhary. Today I'm going to present a presentation about the flute. Please hold all your questions and comments for the end. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Stop.
Yes.
Table of content. Origin of the flute, types of wood used in flute sizes, number of holes and pitches information, Sanskrit name of the flute, difference between bansuri and venu, half finger close, musical notes, well-known legendary flutists. Introduction. The flute is a member of a family of musical instruments. Flute produces sound when the player's air flows and opening holes. A musician who plays the flute is called a flutist. The flute is one of the flute is a instrument with a global presence and a rich history. Over the centuries, flutes have been crafted with various materials, including wood, bone, ivory, glass, and porcelain to plastic resins and baked clay. Beginning of one of the oldest and most widely used wind instrument, the flute has been used widely across many musical generations, including classical, jazz, pop, rock, and even hip hop. Origin of the flute. The flute is one of the oldest musical instruments in the world. Its exact origin is challenging to pinpoint, but flutes have been found in various ancient civilizations dating back thousands of years. Flutes have been used in cultures across Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Types of flutes. There are several types of flutes, each with its own unique characteristics and playing techniques. Some common types including the transverse flute held horizontally and played by blowing air across the mouthpiece. Vertical flute held vertically and played by blowing air into the top of the instrument. Piccolo, a small transverse flute typically pitched an octave higher than the standard C flute. Bass flute larger and lower pitched than the C flute. Alto flute slightly larger and pitched lower than the C flute. Contrabass flute, a very large and low-pitched flute. Native American flute, a traditional wooden flute with a unique sound. Flute subcategories: modern concert flute, whistle flute, bamboo and wood flute, other and there are other types of flutes. There are more than 17 different types of flutes in the world. Flute characteristics. There are several types of flute. Some come in wood and some come in metal. There are different sizes and pitches. For example, the key F, key C, key G, key E, and key D. Types of wood used in flutes. Flutes are often made from various types of wood with some common choices, including the granadilla wood, rosewood, cedar, and bamboo. The specific wood used can influence the instrument's tone and timbre. Number of holes in the flute. The standard Western concert flute typically has 16 tone holes, including one for the lip hole, the hole where the player is blow into the flute. However, the number of holes can vary in different types of flutes. Wooden flutes are usually between 8 to 10 tone holes. Sanskrit name of the flute. In Sanskrit, the flute is often referred to as a Venu or a Krishna Venu. Lord Krishna, a central figure in Hindu mythology, is often depicted playing the flute, and Lord Krishna is the greatest musician and flutist that human history is known. Difference between Bansuri and Venu. Bansuri. The Bansuri is a traditional Indian bamboo flute. It is keyless, meaning it does not have any mechanical keys, like the Western flute. The players covers and uncovers their holes with their fingers to produce different tones. Bansuri are used in classical Indian music. Venu. Venu is a other term for the Indian bamboo flute, but it is more specifically associated with Lord Krishna's flute. Venu can refer to any bamboo flute in general, but is It often carries a culture and a mythological connotation. Flute sizes and pitches. Flute come in various sizes and pitches. The most common is the C flute, which is about 26.5 inches long and produces a sound in the C4 to C7 range. Other sizes and pitches include the piccolo, one octave higher than the C flute, auto flute lower than the C flute, and bass flute lower than the auto flute. Half finger closed musical notes. Flute players use half hold techniques to uh, produce quarter tones or microtonal notes. By perfectly covering the tone holes with their fingers, they can achieve notes between the standard tones. Legends in flute playing. No other legend than the known Lord Krishna. But unless excluding the legendaries from mythology, there are several figures in Hindu mythology of the of the world. Among them, there are particularly two legendary figures who influenced the world of flute. Jean-Pierre Rampal, a Rouen French flutist who made significant contribution to classical flute music and popularized the flute as a solo instrument. Jean-Pierre Rampal, born on 7th January 1922 in Marseille, France. Pandit Harprasad Chaurasia, an Indian classical flutist known for his mastery of the Bansuri and his contribution to both classical and world music. Pandit Harprasad Chaurasia, born on July 1st, 1938 in Prayag, India. Thank you for this opportunity. Time for questions and comments.